And away we go. Good this morning. Just finished making myself a little kale stir fry. Enjoy that on the show today. Right, let's switch that off. How much time do we have, Adam Mensch?
15 seconds, Benny.
Copy that. Kia ora, my friends. How do you do? I, Benny Ward, am here in the garden for another cold open. This is MML 122. I've got a bit of a frog in my throat today, a little bit croaky. Guess what I'm trying to say is you'll have to bear with me if I sound like I'm a little hoarse. Little horse? Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Could that be joke of the week? I say nay. There's plenty more where that came from. And besides joke of the week, I'm going to do live gardening. Today I'm planting kale. Not only am I planting kale, you get to enjoy breakfast with Benny, because I've just finished making myself a kale stir fry. I'm going to tuck into some of that soon. We will take a look back at an eventful week that was, including a lovely Father's Day. We'll have the return of Strawberry Watch. And we'll play What's in the Bag. All the things and many more are coming up right here, right now, on Monday morning live. And we kick off by spreading love and giving flowers, as we always do, to anyone who joins us live. Shout out to Renee. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this nice little kale stir fry onto this plate here. Hope everybody had a great week, and I hope all the dads out there had a great Father's Day yesterday. Said to a few people, there's only a finite number of Father's Days that I'm going to get to enjoy, both with my father and as a father. So very special. Special, a couple of occasions, a couple of things that happened at the Marlborough Farmers Market yesterday as well. I'll tell you about those shortly. Just going to pop that down. Just going to pop this over here. Pop it on there. Right, let's kick off with a look back at the week that was. We won't mention the league. Damn, I mentioned the league. Great time at the Marlborough Farmers Market. We had my Eliza turned 7 last week. Her birthday was Monday last week. We had her birthday party for friends and family on Saturday. And I've discovered something interesting. An interesting little piece of maths. If you get this, so Eliza had, I think, 8 friends over. Most of them are 7-year-old. A few months ago, we had Corbin's birthday party, and he turned 9. He had some of his friends over. What I've noticed, and I noticed it watching the kids bouncing on the trampoline, you can have 8 7-year-old girls on the trampoline, and they can all bounce in perfect harmony, perfect unison. On the other hand, at Corbin's birthday party, you throw 6 9-year-old boys on the trampoline, and it's absolute chaos and mayhem. Something about the maths there. Speaking of maths, I want to show you something that Corbin made me. He made me this at school. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? It's a picture of me there with my nicely trimmed beard. Interesting. Maybe he's trying to tell me something. Stay tuned. And he's got this little speech bubbles, and it's got things like, my dad is as playful as a puppy. My dad is as smart as a calculator. Can't get much smarter than that. At the top it says, the best dad in the world. Who knew? I mean, I knew I was up there, but best dad in the world? I'll take it. In fact, what I think should be more accurate, I'm probably first equal. The other man that's the best dad in the world is my dad. Shout out to you, Daddy-O. Love you. Pop that over there. The kids got me, well, the kids and Mummy got me this awesome Kia little garden decoration. I'll find a spot for that in the garden. Yeah, great time at the Farmers Market yesterday for Father's Day. A really special moment. We had the Marlborough Pipe Band perform for us. They did a couple of little gigs throughout the day, and so they had bagpipes. They had drums. You know, both the brr, brr, and the big one goes boom, boom, boom. And this one of the performers was a girl that can't have been any older than Eliza, who's now 7. And she played on this drum, and she did such a good job. When she finished her performance, she came and gave the guy beside me a hug. And he said, "How was that?" She said, "How was that, Daddy?" And he said, "It was perfect." As he choked back the tears. Obviously I lost it. Tears were streaming down my face. Tears were streaming down his face. And it was just a beautiful father moment. I just said, "Mate, happy Father's Day." So happy Father's Day to all the dads out there for yesterday. Great time on the farm. In fact, this could be a good time to go into Strawberry Watch. Last week we paid close attention to the flowers. Now, what happens when the flower first emerges? And I'll tell you what I can do. I can bring down the Benetron 5000. Because when the flower first emerges, the stamens are bright yellow like this. When the flower gets pollinated, the stamens turn to this. And then when the fruit starts to set, it turns to this. Take the Benetron 5000 back up. Now, I'm fully aware that the only way to see the Benetron 5000 is on the YouTube version of this show, Monday Morning Live. Tune in after the show. Thank you for everyone that joins me on Monday Morning Live. So a great time at the farm, looking at the flowers of the strawberries. The strawberries are probably about 35 days away, roughly, give or take. There's some more good maths there from the guy who is as smart as a calculator. Let's do live gardening. I'm just going to put my kale aside. In fact, no, let's do live gardening. We're going to plant some kale. I got these kale seedlings from my good friend Catherine. Now, she has the She Shed shop. And she has a little stall at the farmer's market on the information kiosk, the people's kiosk. This is red Russian kale, and I'm going to plant some of it right now. I'm going to do so into one of these 10-litre pots that's filled with a high-grade Dalton's potting mix. Now, as we know, Dalton's don't sponsor Monday Morning Live, yet. What I'm going to do to get the seedling out is I'm going to use the Benny's 6100 series seedling extractor. First, I'm just going to make a little hole in this Dalton's potting mix. I'm going to take one of these seedlings out. Now, we know that the seedlings are ready to plant on when you can see roots coming out of the bottom. Roots out the bottom. So I'm going to just grab one of these seedlings, just poke the knife in like that, and out she comes. Take a look at the roots. Take a look at the roots. Shout out to Jacob, thank you for joining. Now you can see that the roots are not too tightly bound, so we don't need to loosen those up too much. We're just going to pop that in there. Firm it down, and we're going to give it a spritz of water because you can never underestimate the value of water. We're going to do so using the Benny's 6100 series spritzer, available in the gift shop, 1 off by 2. Just a bit of a spritz there. Very good. So, red Russian kale planted thanks to my good friend Catherine. Pop that down over there. Okay, so we've done our live gardening. We've taken a look back at the week that was. We've mentioned the league, so we can't unmention it now. I'm going to eat some kale. Now we've got 3 different varieties of kale here. We've got Cavallaro Nero, we've got Scarlet, and we've got Blue Ridge. I'm going to enjoy some now, here on Monday Morning Live. Breakfast with Benny. All I did, I just fried this kale with a little bit of olive oil and a sprinkling of mild with sea salt. Available at the Bolton Farmers Market every Sunday morning from 9 until 12. Not bad, considering it's kale. Now, if only I had something sweet and refreshing to wash this down with. What a great opportunity to play. Jeez, I botched that intro. What a great opportunity to play. What's in the bag? Now, what's in the bag today comes to you from my new friend Melissa. Now, she has bowled over. It's a tropical smoothie. Tropical. Get it? Now, wonderful to have Melissa at the Marlborough Farmers Market. What am I doing? Let's try some. Yummy! So this smoothie has, get this, as I read from the cue card, it has acai berries, I'll tell you what they are in a second, banana, coconut milk, mango, pineapple and passion fruit. Delicious tropical smoothie. Really good having Melissa at the Marlborough Farmers Market. She sells acai bowls. Now, an acai berry is a little bit like a blueberry. And what she does is she blends these acai berries up with a bit of banana and a bit of coconut milk or a bit of milk to make it a sort of like a paste. And then she mixes in, fruit, berries, nuts, and seeds. Really good having Melissa selling her acai bowls and smoothies at the market because it gives a bit of variety. In fact, I guess you could say she really mixes things up. No? Still? No? Okay. Beautiful. Let's try and get a joke of the week out. Okay. I was saying at the start of the show, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. And I was saying before that the berries, when they, the strawberries, when they first develop, the stamens are a light yellow. And then they go, the berries obviously start off green and then they turn red. What else starts off green and then turns red? A frog in a blender. No? One last chance. Okay, so we've sown kale, we've eaten some kale. No, we haven't sown kale. We've planted kale and we've eaten some kale. Why is kale never lonely? Because it always comes in bunches. There's joke of the week. Took a while to get through, but we got there. Delicious smoothie. Right, I think we have covered just about everything. I really hope you guys had a great day yesterday for Father's Day. Shout out to all the dads out there. And a shout out to all those who their dads are no longer with us. Hope you guys have a great week. We're going to be sowing some more seeds of kale out on the farm this week. It's going to be another great week at the Melbourne Farmers Market. Thank you to everyone who joins me at the Melbourne Farmers Market at the AMP Showgrounds every Sunday morning from 9 until 12. You can see me there every Sunday. You can see me here every Monday. You can see me whenever you want on my YouTube channel, which is Monday Morning Live. And I will see you next time in the garden. Because diamonds are forever, and so is Monday Morning Live.
And we're clear.
As ordered by the higher power, the unyielding, I now return this championship. I want you back, but not like this. Also, I hate kale.